What's up, my pal? It's Angryponcho here. Welcome back. So let's play Dark Souls. Before we get going in this episode, I need to update y'all on how friggin' powerful Willow is now. So basically, by picking up that tin crystallization catalyst from Big Hat Logan, we now actually have a melee weapon that's decent that can also be used to cast magic, which is pretty friggin' sweet. The one downside of it being so useful and having a really powerful magic stat is that it halves the number of castings. The way it does that is it shows the number being adjusted, but what it really does is just each cast uses 2. So you'll see if I use, like, let's say one Great Soul Arrow with a regular thing, and then I switch to the tin one, boom, I switch back, I got 37. So that counted as 2, so it's 3 total. And basically that's how it works. But even then, it's powerful enough that having half as many, it's probably still enough. It's certainly good at least to have the option to switch between the two, because for some spells, like Light, for example, there's just no reason to use something with higher magic damage because it's lasting the same amount of time anyway, so might as well use the regular staff for that. So I got them both on the right hand so I can switch between them, because I don't need that little dagger anymore now that I have a catalyst I can actually hit people with. So that's sweet. I also went and finally upgraded the Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly into a shield. This is the Crystal Ring Shield. It's not a crystal shield and like it can't be repaired. It's a magic shield that does this. I can fire beams of circles of light. It's kind of underwhelming, honestly. It has really high magic resistance, though, which makes it good for bosses that use magic damage. But honestly, the R2 attack is not super compelling for someone who can just do that already. But it is cool to have. More than that, I have the Blood Shield now up to plus 10, so it's really tough. And I have this on here just as an option. I also went and bought a repair box for this character so that I can repair the Crystal Shield, because that R2 attack that fires the Boomerang of Light, as cool as it looks, it does damage the weapon. So you gotta watch out for that. We also have Homing Crystal Soul Mast. Do I not have Crystal Soul Spear? I should have, if I have one Soul Spear, it should be Crystal Soul Spear. Hang on. I'm gonna attune the correct magic here. So I also leveled up a little bit so that I could get one more attunement slot and a little bit more health. So we're now soul level 83, which is pretty high. The one downside to this this episode for Willow is that we're going to go kill Gravelord Nito. So being a Gravelord servant isn't really going to work out for us much longer. It's not really getting us much to begin with. I just wanted to show it, and it happened to be easiest with this character. The one thing we did get that I never showed was we got the Gravelord sword, which is pretty cool. And we are not nearly strong enough to wield. It just does massive bleed damage, or poison, I guess, down there. 333. And it's just friggin' ridiculous. But we can't use that, so whatever. Anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, I also got the Symbol of Avarice. One of the mimics eventually dropped it. And I upgraded all of our equipment, our armor up to the highest level. Can't upgrade the catalysts for whatever reason, which is weird, but that's how it works. Still wearing the silver ring. Honestly, probably don't even need the silver ring. We don't need to level up anymore. Let's put on something more useful. How about the ring that everyone wears? The Ring of Favor and Protection. And we'll also wear the Bellowing Ring. Sweet. Now we are even more unstoppably badass. Yeah, with all these levels and the upgraded armor, we actually have fairly good defensive stats. Like, we're not a glass cannon really anymore. The one downside of wielding 2 catalysts is that we actually have, we're carrying too much weight, so we're getting mid-roll now. We could, whoa! Whoa! The Ring of Favor and Protection actually increases our total equip load, or maximum equip load, rather. So it can actually help us get back to that fast roll if we want to just carry a little bit less. So right now we have 72, so that's divisible by 4. What is it, 18? Yes. So if we can get our weight down by 2 pounds, we'll be getting a fast roll again. So really, if I'm not going to use the Crystal Shield, I'll just have the Blood Shield equipped, and we'll be fast rolling everywhere. Also have 20 high tier Estus flasks too, because we super kindled the bonfire by the flame blacksmith Vamos, or Ramos. Alright, let's go ahead and get some light. The other two characters just did this area with the skull lantern, which consisted of me pretty much running away from everything immediately, so. But with the light on, we can actually have a weapon out, so we don't have to sweat it too much, and I can take my time and explore this area. Boom! Alright. he just explodes. That's great. So the ability to kill these guys really quickly in one hit like that makes it worth it that we only get 19 shots with this thing. Now look at that. There's like an item down there. There's another one back there. You can see this whole area is just filled with like, ooh, did you notice the little secret ledge you could land on type stuff. So I guess we jump. Where did we jump from to get that item down there? I didn't. Is there another path? This place is a friggin' three-dimensional maze. I love it, but it's also just the worst. So we'll go around this way. Yeah, now you can see there's one there. So it looks like... Oh, there's a guy back there! Holy crap, look at that! How do we get to that? Okay, I guess we have to drop down from up here. I mean, there's no other way that makes any sense. Except we're like way past it now. Oh, we can drop to here. And then drop to here. And then drop to here. Boom. I think we got some friends back there. Hey, guy. You looking creepy. Oh, you know what? How did I lose my lock on there? That's a little annoying. And I missed. Boom. It's only a one-hit kill if you actually hit them. That's right. There's actually a bonfire down here, I believe. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, you fucker. Dude. No, you can't just... Come on. Fast roll, fast roll. You son of a bitch. I should have waited until I dodged the arrow before I tried to heal. Those glowing eyes. I'll meet you back there. Alright, back here where we were when we died. See if I can get him before he starts an animation. It looks like their aggro range is a little bit smaller than my light radius, so that's helpful. We can actually just drop down to this. Boom, large soul. And then the frame rate when those things fall. Well, hey guys. Just gonna start firing. Missed. Get out of here. They fucking explode. You have to be careful where you walk around here, though. There's a lot of areas that kind of look like platforms, but aren't. And then, oh! Oh! I wanted to show this anyway. Okay, great. There's a giant coffin down here. And inside are like a half dozen Skelemen who are all very upset that I'm here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit them from up here like that, though. Let me see if I can do a little free aiming, maybe. I got one. He was blocking, though. That's annoying. Alright, I'm going to have to actually... Yeah! Oh, no. This was a mistake. Even one-shotting these guys, it's a little bit dangerous to come down here and fight. This is where you get the large divine ember. So if you're looking for really good holy weapons, that's where you can find them. Don't kill me, please, sir. Oh, that was very close. Please don't reach me. Whew. Luckily, I don't have them at bows, so then, and they also don't know how to climb that tiny little ladder. Oh, there's an item I didn't pick up. Son of a gun. Alright. Can I just... Oh my goodness. Yeah! Alright, boys. Well, that was bad. Oh, it still managed to hit him. He, like, backed up into it. Oh, boy. Oh, he's blocking. Oh, I didn't kill him because he's blocking. That's annoying. Oh, I didn't think he could reach me. Use your shield. This is the benefit of being able to cast light. I don't have to actually dodge everything. I can just use my shield. Whoa. Didn't quite get the camera angle I was looking for there. Boom. Can I... Oh, we're out. Oh, we're not actually out. We have one. See what I mean about... Oh, how it just divides the number in half? This one's actually a melee weapon that has some damage on it, so that's useful. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Sweet. Probably not worth coming down here for, but whatever. I saw it. I'm not going to ignore an item I can pick up. So the cool thing is, now that we've been down here in the dark, in the side of there, we got that big old Divine Ember. I'm not even going to bother picking that up with Winslow, because he's using an occult weapon. And you generally want to choose between occult and, you know, plus 10 divine. And occult is just better for him because he's got that much... Okay, there's a guy up there. He's got that much more faith. So he's going to get more out of a faith scaling weapon. Here we go. Looks like we can... Okay, so we came down this way. Does the path continue? Oh, it does. Okay. Looks like it goes... Yeah, it goes down to a bonfire down here. And also... Oh, this is where Patches is. Hey, fucker.
I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. Please,
Forgive me. He's still begging for forgiveness. Okay. That's from earlier. Alright. So then... Where's that cave go? Hang on. I don't know where that goes. It goes down. What the... Oh, this is where you would climb out of the pit that Patches kicks you in. That's right. Okay, okay. So if you go left from there, you can go over to where the large Divine Ember is. That's handy to know. And then down there, there's a bonfire. I also think I see some skeletal movement. Oh, looks like we got a ladder. Okay. This certainly isn't a trap. Whoop, and it's dark suddenly. That's not the right button. So, see, we only have one casting left, but if we switch to the other one, it says we don't have any. I guess we're on Dragon Breath mode now, so I'll use the regular catalyst for that. Actually, I'll use the strong one still. We're at a bonfire. I can just refill everything right here. Boom. I don't mind respawning the few enemies that I've already killed, because I'm not going to have to backtrack past many of them, so... And I want to show y'all what the White Dragon Breath looks like. It's really cool. It's basically Seath's crystal attack, but made into a magic weapon like this. That's sus as fuck right there. Oh, also, there's an item right up there that you can get by sliding off the edge of that on the way down. But it's just one humanity, and the big skeleton up there will ambush you when you try and go for it. There's a lot of areas out here that are just like creepy dead ends like this that make you turn around and walk up on a skeleton, some of which wants to kill you. So cool. It even climbs up walls and stuff. I'm not sure if I've ever been able to use that to like actually hit somebody on a higher ledge, but in theory it would work. Is there a bonfire way? There is a bonfire way down there. I don't know if I've ever been to that. It's so far out of the way. The path forward is over here. Ugh. The one bad thing about the Dragon Breath one is that it takes forever to charge up. It might have the longest casting time. But, as you can see, it does a ton of damage. This is with the Crystal Catalyst, too, so that's pretty good. Not the regular crystal one, the one that Logan drops. Oh, hello. Well, the best thing about it is that because it basically makes an AoE on the ground... Hello, Silver Knight, or Black Knight. Dude, you got oops, okay. You got given the shittiest assignment, man. Well, that didn't do much. Alright. I guess he's got better magic resistance than a skeleton. Can I even parry with this? Oh, we may have found a weak point here. I can kick. Oh, no, I can't kick. Can't kick with a catalyst. Don't know if I can... That guy with the bow is pissing me off. Alright, well, let's find out what I can parry. Nope. I can do 100 damage, though. That's something. Ouch. Ouch. Fuck off with that bow, dude. Yeah, the big bows they use have a really long range. So they're going to harass you a lot longer than some of the other enemies. Get out of here, man. Oof. See what I'm doing with a long wind-up? Oh, I missed the parry. That's embarrassing. Yeah, if I had the dagger on my other slot, I would have been able to get the parry kill. Maybe I should put the other catalyst on my left hand. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's put... Oh, I got the Moonlight Greatsword too, by the way. I can only wield it two-handed. It looks ridiculous for this character. Oh yeah, there's the Demon Ruins. I'm gonna go there soon. The cool thing about this is that it also has a slick R2. Look at this shit. Oh, that's... Oh, R2, you idiot. Meow, fires fucking laser beams. So you don't even really need to wield it properly. You're just carrying it around for the laser beams. Unfortunately, it's also really heavy and makes us like super encumbered, so... Not really looking to carry that around. We'll go ahead and repair it, though. Oh, I have 0 souls because I just died. Never mind. Not a big deal. Oh, we need to... Another thing you can do is... Oh, look at that. If I have the other one equipped, reduces the... Is that gonna... Use the other one. I still have 0. Huh, okay. So it makes every catalyst count twice, count double usage. Even if I have it out. If I even have it out. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, good to know. So even if you use a different catalyst, if you have Logan's catalyst equipped, it still counts for 2. It still only counts as 1. Damn it. Oh, wow, I'm like barely short on the damage to kill those. I'm just going to switch to White Dragon Breath. Those four-legged, or I don't know if they're four-legged or if they're just crawling around on their hands and knees, but the crawling skeletons are the absolute friggin' worst. Good news is this attack has a pretty long range. Would you kindly fuck off, sir? One of these paths will take us over to kill him. Yeah, so let's just do that. Fuck you. Yes, yes. Oh, shit! You son of a bitch! Oof, alright. You're back for revenge, I see. But look, I learned some new tricks. I'm gonna kick your ass off the fucking cliff. Let's go. Alright. I might not be strong enough to kick this guy off the cliff. Well, I can stab him. That works too. It's good to be flexible. White Titanite chunk. Well, that's nice. Can use that with Winslow. I need to come back and fight that guy. I pretty much ran past everything with Winslow just because there's not a whole lot of reason to stop and fight the enemies in an area where they're going to respawn and where you can't use a proper shield because you have a friggin' skull lantern on your left hand. It's going to give me a nice effigy shield. I don't know what that is. Let's check. Looks like it's got really good lightning resistance. That's probably what it's known for. Defends against divine weapons and lightning. In an ill-fated plot to destroy the very gods, the followers of the occult once attempted to steal the power of Gravelord Nito. Oh, so they put that in the shield, huh? So I guess flavor-wise, I should wield that when I go kill him. That checks out, right? You can probably jump to that from over here. Oh, if you're like super daring. I don't know how big the platform is. Not gonna try that. We got a couple paths here that are actually just one. Spooky skull, very nice. Is this hand from a guy I killed? Yeah, okay. I was like, I don't remember that being there last time. Alright, somewhere down here. Now that I figured out, there he is. That their aggro range is less than the range of my spell's attack. I'm just going to go until I can see the whites of their eyes and call it good. Oh, remember when we came here before? We ran up this thing and jumped up there to get the Silver Serpent Ring. Yeah, that's how much we were sequence breaking when we sprinted down here to get it. Okay, I remember this little area. What's down here? I think this might be the way to the bonfire. Yeah, look at that! I have been here. I guess it just looks a lot lower than I would have thought. I have to kill 2 enemies to get out of here, but I get 5 uses back. Yeah, let's use it. I'm not sure which one of these actually, if any, give you a warp. I'm not going to die to Nito. I was just thinking, like, do I want to like kindle this and stuff? But no, I'm not really worried about Nito. Is it? So much damage, dude. It's great. The fact that it's effective without a lock-on and climbs up walls like that just makes it so much cooler, too. Okay, so then back over here. We can go left down to the bonfire, or come down this way. Off here to the right, I believe we'll have a dude in a little area with a white knight chunk. White knight? Yeah, white knight. That's what a white titanite is from now on. White knight. It's like a toothpaste brand. And you can see from the light of our spell that there's a couple more of these assholes over here. I missed that one behind him. What are 3 guys in a row guarding over here? Nothing. Fuck you. They just put 3 of them there so that if you go the wrong way, you get absolutely fucked. Because walking up to those guys and going, oh shit, when you walk into their aggro range is not a great way to start a fight. Okay, dead end here. Go back this way. Got a soul. Sweet. There's only one path left, which is left and this. Oh, hello. No, I hit the wrong button. Damn it. Oh, well. I should have unequipped it. Oh, it doesn't count. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's weird. All right. Whatever. I guess it worked out. Continuing. Down here, there's some more fun bones to roll through. You can drop down here. I don't know why there's even a ladder. It's not long enough for you to take fall damage. I guess it's free to go back up. But now we're heading over to Nito. Cool. Maybe I'll try homing crystal soul mass on Nito. I haven't used it on a boss yet. It sounds exciting. Oh, 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 oh. Come here, you little shit. No! Oh! I locked on, which made me not angle my attack down. It's fine. I don't really need any of the stuff that those guys drop because I have so many souls at my disposal now that, well, that did a little bit of damage. Okay. Ow! Yeah. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to use magic. How about that? Ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, I think that would have been a one-hit kill. Oh, I love this catalyst so much. Honestly, the fact that you can use it as a weapon in a pinch just makes it that much better. It's so much more flexible, and it's still so powerful. Getting half castings on everything isn't even that big of a downside. Being able to cast in a straight line is a good skill to practice, by the way. Alright, you want to go? Oh. Ow. Okay, he wants to go, but he wants to go way more than I want to go. Can you please chill? Oh, you gotta stop that now. No blocking. No blocking against the wizards, it's not fair. Should have killed that bonfire and just gone to 20. There's really no downside. Now that we're here, some bones and stuff falling. Whoa! These are pinwheel puppets. Or like the little copies that he makes. Watch out for, oh! Don't watch out for fat. Whoa, watch out for fire though. Get out of here, you. Looks like it's one soul arrow and one smack. Luckily, Sorcery continues to have the advantage over pyromancy and casting time. Also, though, there's lots of little baby skeletons in this room. They spawn infinitely, and you can farm them for humanity. I don't think I can hit the things on the ground with this catalyst, though, so I'm just going to avoid them. I already had shot that one, dang. Whoa! Alright, watch out now. Yeah. They only deal, they deal most of their damage in poison. They do some HP damage, but mostly poison. I wonder what he dropped. I'm gonna check it out. A white titanite chunk. Oh yeah! Those pinwheel puppets can drop white titanite bits. And if you go over here, there's a secret area that you can only get to by dropping down from up there. With a white titanite slab. Boom! That's what we need to upgrade an occult weapon to the very, very top, I do believe. I'll have to come back and grab that with Winslow. I think I might have missed it. Unfortunately, to get back here, I have to go all the way back through the Cave of Horrors. All these praying skeletons. Soul of a Hero. Nice. Creepy, but nice. Alright. I think I'm just going to go straight in with Crystal Soul Spear. I think I'm going to use... Do I want to use the other catalyst? I'll use this one, and then I'll switch to the Homing Soul Mass. Another boss fight, where if you don't get the cutscene, you take fall damage. Oh, I skipped the cutscene. Fuck! Now I have to die so I can show it to you again. Oh, God. Did I really just do that to myself? Alright, do I have a Ring of Sacrifice? Hang on. Don't mind me, guys. Okay, I gotta Ring of Sacrifice. Well, I guess we can check out how much damage these deal to Nito. No, not his minion, you idiot. Alright, we might not get much knowledge from this fight. Oh my god, it did like a third of his HP. Alright, I think we'll be okay in the return. I won't make you wait, either. Rare Ring Revival! Kind of a waste of a ring, but... it's the power of me being dumb. I skipped it on the other two characters, and so it's like, oh, I just skipped a cutscene here, right? I guess we'll level up one time. A little more vitality, why not? We can eventually start using the... if we want to combine that catalyst with the ring that gives us double castings, we can. The downside of that ring is that our halves is our HP. But at this point, that amount of HP would be survivable. So, you know, it's a debate. I'm just going to switch back to the bellowing ring, though. Yeah, so I think Soul Spear is probably going to be the way to go. Because Crystal Soul Spear did a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and attune one less arrows and one more Soul Spear. Let's do that. And then I'm going to kindle the crap out of this bonfire, too. And I'll meet you back in Nito. Oh, I get another chance at you, motherfucker. I can't angle downward far enough. This is bullshit. Also, Paladin Leroy's invading. He's here just to make us have a bad day. But he's not very strong, so his plan's not going to work. He does drop a really fancy shield called Sanctus, though. As well as a big hammer called Grant. A couple humanity, too. Yeah, that Sanctus shield. Not crazy, but it does have slowly giving you HP recovery over time. So, it's pretty slick. It can be useful for some characters because even if you're two-handing a weapon, you still get the bonus of the shield on your back. So some builds will use Sanctus, and you don't even have to meet the requirements to like properly hold it up. So you could have like 2 strength and still have Sanctus on your back. Because if you're two-handing a weapon, it doesn't care about whether you qualify to use the shield. So you can get that slight HP regen, even with characters that can't wield Sanctus. It's a fine shield on top of that, too, if you want to just use it as a shield. Alright, let's try this again. Also casually got 30,000 souls on the way here because of Leroy, so thanks, Leroy. So I think we can minimize the amount of fall damage we take by trying to land on this stalagmite. Took a little bit less. Remember when we were here before and we pledged our allegiance, Nito? Yeah, I take that back. He's just so lumbering. He's like, oh, why did I choose to be a lich made entirely out of skeletons? Alright, let's heal up. And then we want to not go around to the right side of the fight, because if we can keep Nito blocking the hallway over here, it's going to keep some of his big skeleton... Can you guys fuck off, please? Ugh, we want to get close enough that he doesn't do that attack. I'm hoping he'll move forward a little. Oh my god, these guys are committed. The thing with Nito is that he damages his henchmen. So it's actually fairly common for him to kill them for you and then just stand there like an idiot. Isn't that beautiful? A little weenus. Oh, I can get some extra souls fucking fast. I did it. 12,000 extra souls because I menued quickly. That's true power. Oh, this bonfire is like unkindled even though we've been here before. Which is weird. It's unlit, rather. We got level ups. Do I want to try and get up to a 7th attunement slot? It's probably worth it. I don't know how many levels I need to spend in order to get there, though. They start to get kind of spread out. Honestly, though, but putting more intelligence above 50 is really just wasting the points. It really doesn't do much for us. I don't think anything we use is really going to benefit from strength, though. I could put another point into endurance, because right now the equip load that we had was... We were slightly too heavy. I guess we'll just go with these. That's fine. I did notice that when I had a knife and both catalysts and a shield, I was getting a mid-roll. But now with that one more point in endurance, we're getting a fast roll again. Because we're at, what, 18 times 4 is 72.4. Yeah, so we're like less than 1 pound beneath the 25% mark. But hey, it counts. Whew, alright. So here's the other footage of the other two Nito fights. And I'm not going to commentate them because they're pretty straightforward. Nito's a dumbass and he kills his own minions. The only thing you have to avoid is when he charges up for his big old purple goop attack. You just want to not be near him when that happens. And afterwards, I'll see you next time on Dark Souls.
again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him? Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If he'd just stay put.